What's going on, guys? Ron Moore here, back with another episode. Today's episode is all about working through injuries, and it's only timely because I actually had an injury. So stay tuned. I'll tell you about my injury and my game plan for staying lean, fit, healthy while I'm injured. Alright, guys, so the irony is I've been training for a Tough Mudder for 15 weeks, and I had a Tough Mudder a couple weeks ago, going through crazy workouts, did the Tough Mudder. The weather was insane in the membrane, finished it with no injuries, and the craziest thing happened around a week ago. I bumped my elbow at the corner of something. I don't even remember what I hit. I think it was the wall, and didn't feel it much during the day. And the next day it exploded, and it looks like I busted the bursitis. I got bursitis in the elbow. It became huge. My elbow looked like my knee. It was hideous. People were stopping me on the street, and they were telling me to cover it up because it looked disgusting. But anyway, so today's post is all about how do you work around an injury. I mean, this is a freak accident. They think it might even got infected, so I'm on antibiotics and some anti-inflammatories. So, you know what, guys? This is a perfect post because you're going to get injured throughout from time to time, whether it's something that you did at the gym, whether it was an accident or not. Being injured is part of life. You're always going to get knocked down once in a while. You just got to have a game plan. So today's episode, all I want you to do, a couple things. It's whenever you get injured, it's a really good time to look at other aspects of your workouts that you need to work on. Maybe do a little bit of rehab. In this case, this was a freak accident. It wasn't something that it wasn't led over training, so that would be a little bit different. So I'm just focusing on dialing in my nutrition, trying to coming up with different recipes, and looking at areas. Getting back to my fitness pal to find out areas I need to work on, especially now ending the second quarter of fitness. But it's more of a mindset, guys. When you're injured, a lot of times that's where small things like that throw people off, and then they end up stop going to the gym, and they lose that habit of going to the gym. So that's a really important thing. Whenever you get injured, try to continue to go to the gym because you've built that habit over time. Drive to the gym. You can't use your elbow. Maybe do some cardio. Use your legs. Go for a jog. Go for a walk. Whatever it is. The main thing is, guys, we're creatures of habits. If you break that habit of going to the gym, let's say whether it's in the morning or in the evening or whenever it is, that's going to be the hardest thing when you're healed up with that injury. It's going to be tough to build that habit again. So if you're injured, it's part of the game. Don't worry about it. Focus on something else. It's not the end of the world. Put it in perspective. Injuries happen. If you have the expectation that you're never going to get injured, you're going to feel devastated when you get an injury. And, you're going to get down because, what happens when you go to the gym, you get those endorphins going. So you have to find other ways to keep you stimulated, whether working around the injury. But obviously, if it's a serious injury, you want to make sure that you get checked out with a physiotherapist. So that's it, guys. This is in real time. The Lean Fit Healthy program is all about adapting, and that's part of the process. I hope you guys found this useful, this video, just a little glimpse of what happens day to day. And again, the crazy thing is, Tough Mudder was insane. We finished that. We kicked ass. It was an amazing journey. Didn't get injured there, and I get injured just bumping my elbow into a wall. It throws off my golf game. But at least I have an excuse now. Anyways, guys, at the end of the day, make a decision and stick to that decision and make a commitment. And you got to make that commitment wholeheartedly. Through thick and thin, stick within it. It's always going to get better. And that's it. Just make it happen, guys.